All right, y'all. So we got our next guest. We are here with Tori. We got Sin in the building. We also got Toy back here somewhere. Um, she having phone troubles. She got an Android. The other one outside smoking. We getting it together. We getting it together. Um, no, you good. But you, Tori, I'm so glad to have you on the show. For a lot of you guys who don't know, I had my cousin go missing or walked off recently. I don't want to say like ran away, but he has like a disability type thing going on. Anyway, yeah. So he went missing. Of course we called the authorities, we went through all the proper channels, and then after that we decided to post on social media that he was missing. And of course a couple hours later, thankfully, we got notified that someone had found him sleep on 16th in York. Was that what it was? 16th in York? And this is actually the person that found him. So luckily she found him, and she did exactly what I feel she was supposed to do, contact us. She also did what I know a lot of people not to do. So a lot of people see situations like that, they'll let us know that they've seen them, and then, oh well, sometimes they can't wait, sometimes they don't wait, whatever the case is. But luckily for us, she was able to actually wait for him, for my uncle to get there with him, make
Sure
sure
that
that
he
he
got
got home
home
safely,
safely,
X,
X,
Y,
Y,
and
and
Z.
Z.
So
So
I
I
want
want
to
to
introduce
introduce
y'all
y'all
to
to
who
who
she
she
is,
is,
tell
tell
y'all
y'all
her
her story.
story, and what basically motivated you to be that good person. Because like I said, a lot of people wouldn't have done that. A lot of people may have feared for their lives or their safeties while waiting, or being in that situation. So let's get to who you are. Tell us who you are, where you from, all that good stuff.
My name's Tori. I'm from North Philadelphia. I've lived in North Philadelphia the majority of my life. I'm 24 years old. I have 2 kids, and that's about it. I do hair on the side.
Okay. How long you been doing hair?
I just do it here and there, so not really like something I'm big to.
We love a girl boss. We love it.
I love a girl boss. Where did you grow up?
In North Philly.
North Philly. Okay. Oh, been there all your life?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to school, college?
I went to school. I graduated. Didn't go to college.
Period. Okay.
What
I
school
love
you
it.
went to? I went to Whittier. Then Lehigh. I went to something called Maritime Academy. And that's where I graduated.
Oh, okay. I'm a North Philly girl, so I just wanted to know.
Okay, cool. So on the day that everything happened, do you mind telling us like what were you doing that day?
I was actually just going to the produce store on Germantown Lehigh, just to go get some fresh fish to cook. I walked past and I'm like, oh, somebody's sleeping right there. That's odd. But I went to the store and I came back and I'm like, oh, they still here. I'm gonna go in the house. I walked to my house. What did I do? I put the fish in the house. I let the kids play outside. Then I went on Instagram, and as I clicked on Instagram, I saw the no gun zone post, and I'm like, that's the young man that's sleeping around the corner. And I went back and I'm like, let me check and make sure before I contact. Then I tried to reach out to you. I saw you was on live. I clicked on your live, and then you actually reached back out to me.
So what made you actually go back outside? Because like I said, a lot of people wouldn't have done that. Hola. A lot of people wouldn't have done that. So what made you?
It's the world we living in now. Is like, as I say, I'm 24. It wasn't like when I used to see back then when I was younger. So now it's like I see a lot of kids going missing, and it's like, why can't I be that help to help somebody else when their child is missing? Why can't I just be that person to say, hey, I saw that child, or hey, I saw them X, Y, and Z. Can I help you and stuff like that?
Any questions?
That was brave. A lot of us we get scared to approach people. We see things, and you went the extra mile. You remember where it came from, where you saw it. You reached out. You went back outside. At any part were you nervous about approaching them?
No. I mean, I work at a behavior school with kids 3 to 5. So kids like that I worked with previously, I have family members that's mentally challenged and stuff like that. So approaching them didn't, scare me or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also a field that I want to later on take on in life.
So I have a question. So you said like those people want to be that person where you're like, I found that person or I found that child that's missing. How does it feel to be one of those people now to like accomplish that goal? Because it's like a 1 in a million chance of that happening. You happen to go online, you happen to see that post, and you happen to see that person.
It actually made me feel like I actually done something. How can I say it? That I actually done something to help somebody that's lost out here, or that somebody that's missing their child.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a lot of people out here that be sheltering kids, or just missing people in their house regardless, and not saying anything. Their family is just out looking for them, instead of just like letting their family know that they're not missing, they're actually family.
Mm-hmm.
The power of social media.
Hold on one second. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
So I don't even have a question. I just have like actually a fairly large commendation for you. You know what I have not seen? I didn't see videos of you getting that child. I didn't see videos of you bragging about what you had done. I didn't see videos of that boy vulnerable. I didn't see any of that. So you did what you did with no intentions of going clout. It wasn't something that you were looking for everyone to know you did. You were truly in your heart intent on the safety of that child, and you didn't make any assumptions. There was no questions or conversations of how he got there. It wasn't any of that. It was just, is he safe? He is not. Let me make sure he is. So I just want to congratulate you for that alone, because in today's culture, I actually saw somebody fall on the train tracks and people were recording it before they actually reached down to help the guy get off the tracks.
Mm-hmm.
So that, to me, in and of itself, shows a different type of person in a culture where it's just not known.
Right.
That's what's not known, is somebody doing something for the good of doing it and not for the clout of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I was going to say when I said the power of social media. With the power of social media, I commend you on not feeling like it was something, because a lot of us get confused with recording it and showing it as like more publicity and popularity. So I'm thankful for that, for you to just focus on the matter at hand, which was finding him. So like Tori said, it's a blessing. Like, you didn't say, oh yeah, I'm the person, you didn't turn the camera on, which is one of the things I try to get with us, and try to get us to give back without turning the camera on. I know it's making the awareness of stuff, but with you being as young as you are, that's usually the go-to for people. So I do want to thank you for that privacy, and to be able to come here and be like, you know what, yeah, I'll do it. Because you could have went all the way like, no, I'm not going. Because remember, I offered you a whole party. I said, would you like me to give you a party? I want to do something for you.
Yes.
So I said, I do these kind of cakes. If you want to have a party or girls' night, whatever it is, it's completely on me for who you want it for. And you was like, no, I'll just show up at an event. And I'm really, I was grateful for that. Not that I didn't want to do it. I did want to. But just seeing you be so satisfied with just the fact that you gave a helping hand, I really can't thank you enough for that.
So, in a sense, I guess you're like a modern day hero in somewhat. How does it feel to actually? Because I think that's what you were, the feeling that you were kind of describing a little bit ago when you said like you got this feeling like you actually did something. It was definitely a feeling of made change, or
Yes. It made me feel amazing, because it's like I was able to help somebody. Like, just like, for instance, kids that went missing, they either found dead or strung out on drugs, or just lost and going in the world, and their family don't have no go-to of where they are, what they're doing. So just to be able to help you guys and actually be that hero made me feel great.
That's good.
You did like a chain reaction. It was like the neighbor thing hit me, and then I'm talking to her, and I'm like, yo, the neighbor thing hit me, and this looks like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this looks familiar. This on the building. She like, hold on. So I said, well, let me send this over. So I started sending it over. And then we then got to ask for permission to post that privately. So we like, do we do it? Then we was like, shit, yeah. She's like, fuck it. I was about to do it without her permission first. So she's like, no, let's do it. So as soon as it wasn't even an hour.
Yeah.
It wasn't even an hour. Within that hour of us being able to communicate it with the world. That's dope.
So what's next for you? What do you have going on? How can we let the people know, how they can support you? What's next for Tori?
Well, right now I just have 2 sickly sons. My 7-year-old, he had open heart surgery 3 times. My 2-month-old, he's actually about to go underway for second surgery. Either next month or month after that when he's 3 or 4 months. He'll have another one when he's, I believe, 4. So that's just
Wow.
I'm sorry.
How are you smiling right
I was
now?
gonna say, so I have a question for you. What is, because it's gonna segue into the offer that I think that our team would actually kind of be okay with offering. What is your support system looking like as far as your day-to-day bills and things like that? Because I know when you have, because somebody with children that have health issues as well, one of the most expensive things for us is groceries, paying bills, buying clothes, things like that. As those things become hard because you're dealing with the medical, traveling back and forth, not being able to work because you're in and out of the hospital. Do you have a support system that's helping you with those things?
Well, I have my mom, but she has my younger siblings and brothers, so it's just basically us.
So your situation would probably be one of the few that I would say, and I want to sit and talk to the team about it, but possibly putting together something like a GoFundMe to see if we can get just a small donation to be able to help you maybe a month or 2 up. Just get groceries, be able to pay some bills, get some things to kind of put you in a place that you can move and breathe, because I know how it feels. And the fact that you were willing to go the extra mile for someone else's child means it's okay for someone to go the extra mile for you and yours. So Chichi's our organizer for things like that.
Is there anything you will not accept? Like, because somebody always hit us up with clothes. And,
Yeah, we get a lot of donations and things
Okay.
like that.
I'm not picky. I'm not.
We gonna get the full breakdown. We need sizes. We need what they like.
yeah, because Chichi is very known in the community for giving back with her, especially her time, her dedication. So I'm sure somebody would be more than willing to
Definitely do something.
it go down, push it down some more. Yeah. So it's like we come across it, we want to be able to try to, send some stuff your way too.
So yeah, we're definitely gonna make sure we stay tapped in with you. Make sure our followers can tap in with you and, assist, support. However, as I said, you're always invited to anything that we do. I'm actually having a community event. Well, not but I will be at a community event this Saturday as I plant the seed. I would actually love it if you came down, met with them, hung out with us. It's a kid-friendly situation, so if you want, you can bring the kids out, grab some toys for them and stuff. The whole 9. I think I don't know what they're doing that day because it is 420. So I know you were booked.
If it's a daytime event, then I will be there.
Charlie said he auctioned me off. So
Charlie said what?
He auctioned me off.
Charlie said he's
for
auctioning you off for 420. Okay.
Highest bidder get me that day.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh damn.
I like it. Right. Oh, I do. Can I ask you a question before we all?
You have the kind of clientele that can afford you.
Hold on 1 second. Go ahead.
With being a young mother as you are and having the responsibility that you have, do you find time for yourself where it helps you smile? Because you've been smiling since I met you, besides the fact that I'm goofy.
That's crazy because me and my mom actually just had this conversation today. Because she was saying that she sees me going down the path that she went through when she had us because she didn't find time for herself.
Yes.
So, no.
Okay. No, you don't get the time.
No.
All right. So what does that time look like for you? Do you need like an hour, 2 hours? What do that time look like
for
for
instance,
you?
I'll like my mom. She'll get the baby. My 7-year-old, he'll be playing with my little brother and sister or my nephew. So that give me like a little downtime for myself. I'm not an outside person, so now when I do go out with my friends, I'll be outside maybe an hour or 2 and come back in. So
Cinderella home by midnight.
Cinderella.
So we want to know, the reason I asked is because when we put together on what it is we can and cannot do, I wanted to know what that's like because some of us love kids. Like Chichi is number 1 with that.
She love the kids.
So we want to know what it's like to possibly help you with a day. We won't be able to do it all the time, but see if we could kind of come together where it's a nice day outside and we just bring them outside and you just give yourself.
Did you
a
say
minute.
put them in cages?
I don't never want to be left alone with
Oh.
my kids, but I want to be able to, maybe a trip at the park or something, and be able to assist you in any kind of way, be a part of
And
it.
we're not anywhere near.
You got a squad here now, girl.
Yeah, we're not anywhere near as ratchet when we're around other people's children.
No.
But what I was
They
also going to say
lying.
is, like she said, she's going to keep in contact with you, and she is actually a community health, a community para health professional.
I'm a community
So
health
all-
worker and peer specialist.
Peer specialist.
I almost had it right. But what that translate for you means that she actually knows a lot of resources. And we've talked about this all the time, how Philly they're not great in today's era with marketing as far as the resources that are available. So her job is to take that and translate it into something that everybody can find and, be able to help with.
Okay.
So her keeping in contact, even if it's, just something like telling you where resources are, that's something that she has available for you.
Yeah.
If she does stuff like that.
I do. Okay, so let the people know where they can find you, where they can stay tapped in.
You can find me as Simply Me on Instagram, and I have another page. It's called I'm Her One. You can find me at that page too. I'll leave it. I'll tag you guys in the post so you guys can share it. But that's the way I find me.
Listen, I'm telling you now, if you go on my hero page and it's messy, and she tell me, I'm getting it.
Oh yeah, they gonna be in your DMs now, girl. They gonna be in your DMs now. Wait until this one drops.
It says DMs closed on her page.
It says DMs closed.
There you go.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all stay tuned.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I think our last interview actually left us, so
Okay.
we be back.